Okay, hopefully the audio levels are good. But yeah, I'm gonna just be doing some late night Greatsword. Not really anything too crazy. Let's turn this down. Hear the music maybe a little more. It's always hard trying to get the balance right of like the music because YouTube's weird and likes to make everything quieter except my voice. I mean, don't get me wrong, like YouTube's great, but that's just something very strange that I've noticed. So yeah, I've actually had quite a busy week so far, so that kind of is my reasoning, my short reason as to why I haven't played, I guess, Brawlhalla, and well, made videos about Brawlhalla. I've obviously been playing. If you watched Cody's streams, then you're gonna see me there, obviously, because 2v2s for Mammoth Cup is coming up, and I think we're both feeling pretty good. We just got to make sure we obviously have the practice that we need. But the long version of why I haven't been like making videos, I guess, would be a mix of, this week's like midterms for school, and then also, I guess, you know, the main reason, the reason that I'm sure all of you want to hear, I've been playing so much Horizon Zero Dawn. That game is incredibly good. If you guys haven't played that game and your PC can handle it, I waited a bit because I've heard the port on PC was bad. Shocker, I know, right? Console games end up getting bad ports all the time. Like, it's actually kind of sad, but I'm so glad they like made a patch that fixed it. And I don't even know if my computer would have had any problems, but long story short, yeah, I've played it and I'm almost done with it, but it's a fantastic game. Like I said, I 100% recommend it. It's probably one of my favorite games of the year. Let's see, Pound, there we go. And yeah, if you haven't had the chance to play it yet, definitely check it out. A second game's coming out too, so that's even like, that's what makes it even cooler. Oh, that was actually clean. He dies to that too. So it's gonna be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to the second game, definitely. And it's a very long game, but it is very good. And if you find like fun and action adventure, is it like an RPG? I don't really know what to call it exactly, but it's just fun. The story, I actually think, is honestly pretty simple, but it's not like, I don't know, it doesn't seem to have like some plot holes and stuff. Like, you know, when the story gets too complex for anything, like it can be hard to like connect the dots and stuff. I think this game does a very good job of that. So maybe I'm alone on that. I don't know. I think it's regarded very highly overall, like for PS4 games. I'm pretty sure it was a PS4 exclusive for a bit. But yeah, that's enough talk about that. A couple of videos ago, I asked you guys, like, I don't know why my channel, it feels like it's doing worse. And I've had, I don't want to say revelations, but I've had just a few thoughts. The first one, I guess, would be that, like, everyone's back in school now. And I don't want to just say, oh, everyone's back in school. That, like, explains why, you know, views have been down or whatever. But that's kind of a reasonable thing to expect, because it's like, given my I guess my audience primarily are people in school, more than likely at least, it makes sense that, you know, because they are in school, less time to be on the computer or on your phone, whatever, have to be studying, whatever, you know, doing tests, yada yada, school stuff. And that's one reason. I would have to say the second big reason, aside from like, oh yeah, school, yada yada, would be the fact that and this isn't to say that I don't think my content is good, how I've been doing it, but when I was having like my initial, I guess, burst of success, it came around April and May of this year, and what I realized was I was doing a lot of like not unique content, but there was a lot of variety. So I'm gonna start bringing that back. I'm gonna be doing 1v2s again. I'm probably gonna be doing more 2v2 stuff. That was almost so clean. So there'll be that. What else? There's something else I did. I mean, the stance videos I've been doing. All right, Sandstorm. This guy's platinum. Feeling a little froggy on it. That thing's so good. I don't know how I actually didn't hit. Okay, but yeah, I'm gonna be bringing that stuff back. I forget. I don't remember all the series I was doing, or not even series, but just like the different types of videos that I had. All right, dude. Yeah, it's gonna be, I think, a lot better overall for my channel. we'll just have to wait and see. I mean, I'm sure you guys would appreciate that. You know, I hear, obviously I hear the positive and the negative, so I take both in stride and just like see what I can do better. But sometimes I guess even if people are giving you like a bunch of praise for the content that you're like putting out and stuff, you have to realize that it's like, oh, you know, there is more I can do. I can be more creative, you know. Just don't get comfortable and do one thing. And I think that's kind of what I've done. So that's why, yeah, that's why, like I said, I'm going to be going back and doing, oh my gosh, this guy's actually crazy on it. I don't know why he's plat. I'm going to be going back and trying to diversify more. So school and I guess lack of diversity in my content is what I'm going to say is doing me kind of dirty. Not only is that doing me dirty, that guy just ruined me at the ground pound. You might be wondering, oh, why are you playing like Greatsword? Are you gonna end up maining it? I don't know. I think Mako is a lot of fun. I think overall, if I'm gonna be a Greatsword player, Jaehyun definitely is the play. I think his Greatswords overall built way better for it. Just like the SIGs and stuff is what I'm referring to. Also, sword itself is great. I think Jaehyun is an insane character when it comes to signatures. I think he has the best sword and also best greatsword as of now, but that's not saying much. Oh yeah, speaking of best sword, I'm actually going to be doing a video on what I think, and I guess it doesn't really need to be a surprise. The video is similar to what, like, I guess you could say I was inspired by Egg Soup. But the type of video is like, he's done like the best signatures, right? Well, what I haven't seen, I know there's one person, and Lucian's sword did it initially, but it's like 3 years old. And it's a video about all legends and like who's the best at each weapon. So I have a list. I've talked to different players, you know, I've talked to Stinger, I've talked to Boomy, I've talked to Egg Soup, I've talked to Cody Travis, I've talked to, who else? I've talked to Isadrew. I mean, I know I'm forgetting someone. I've talked to Acno even. I've reached out. I've gone across the seas, across the Atlantic for this. So I'm sure you guys will be interested. And I'll just say, I'm not going to, you know, obviously I said Jaehyun. Jaehyun will be your spoiler as to best sword. But there will be like honorable mentions because it's very hard to narrow it down to one character. And I'll mention that again in the video. Just so people don't smite me for some of my picks probably, but I think it's a really good list overall. After all the people I've talked to, I change it slightly, but yeah, I was shown some things, and it's always like really cool doing these videos because I feel like you learn, oh wow, you learn so much, just because you have to like go in training room and like mess around with different characters and really explore and like actually see like, wait, this character actually is super broken because they can do this with their like stats, or they can do this with a SIG in particular. So I'm really looking forward to that, but it was gonna be my next video. However, I didn't want to leave you guys in the dark too long, and honestly, you know, like I said, I'll be real, yes, school was part of the reason, but like I said, Horizon Zero Dawn, I was just like all about that game, and I realized I'm like, okay, I need to make content, and that goes for streaming too. Funny enough, I don't know if I'll stream tomorrow, but I will be streaming Thursday, Friday probably. So yeah, watch out for that. And also right now, like my Twitch, I guess I should mention this as well, and you guys will see this for sure, but if you know, if you watch Remy, he's had I guess a big revamp of his Twitch lately, and that was done to a guy known as, I believe his Twitter name is like I'm Captain. But oh, that'd been insane. I need to do end like there. All right, nice clean little 0 to death. But yeah, this guy does insane graphics. I'm Captain, and I'm having him do a couple things. I actually had to make some like custom panels for my Twitch, and I'm also gonna be having him do like a cool new notification for gift subs. And it's going to take like 2 weeks, and you know, the prices aren't cheap, I'll say that, but this guy is so quality. Like, he could also end up doing my thumbnails and stuff, but that's part of the process for me, and I enjoy that. And I feel like it's more authentic that way when you know that the actual creator has a hand in like every step of the process, which I guess that's not saying that people who have like editors and stuff aren't part of the process, because they obviously have the final word. But yeah, I don't know. I right now I have the time, and plus I think it's good for me just to learn everything about it, you know, every step of the process. All right. Oh, this guy tried it. He could have avoided that. Come on now. Come on. I get it. It's almost 1:30 a.m. I understand. I understand the pain. All right. Let's let a Beyblade rip. Nope. Ooh. I'm curious to see if anyone in twos this weekend is going to be playing guitars. There's got to be... I don't know. Wrench might be. I don't know. Me and Cody played. We played a lot of teams recently, and the only person to pull out guitars was Wrenched on a Surrey. And that's surprising. I'm surprised we haven't seen, like, Queen Nye in twos, or, like, who else? Sentinel. I mean, I even made a video on that character. That's, like, my best performing video in a while is Sentinel. Like, that character still, he didn't get nerfed at all. So, I mean, it's a little weird. Also, this balance patch overall, now that it's been a little bit, apparently, from what Sandstorm has said, like, Cannon seems to be fine. Well, now the game's basically even, but anyways, yeah, Sandstorm says Cannon's fine. I don't think people have noticed the change on Scythe at all. Like, everything that was the same is the same. Katars are obviously better. That's, like, the big one. They definitely are better. Mako is gonna need some tuning with the SIGs, for sure. Like, this one in particular is insane. We'll just have to see. All right, I don't want to go out like this. What's this guy gonna do? Dodge? All right. We'll get like, I think we get something. Let's see. All right. Ooh, this song's good. I think it's a Xenoblade Chronicle song. I thought he was gonna walk into it. Not even gonna lie. Oh, am I gonna end this with a loss after I 0 to death this guy? This guy's insane. There we go. No, sir. But yeah, that's just a little update, I guess, of what's going on. I appreciate the continued support. And like I said, I will be streaming this week. It might not be tomorrow. It might be tomorrow. Not completely sure. Just make sure you check the description. Follow me everywhere. And I'll see you in the next one, guys. Peace.